formula, and it's not informed. So it's inflammation and not information, right? So it's inflammation. And what inflammation is something that your body needs, but the thing is, when you have it in more than the usual amounts, or more than the amounts that you're supposed to have, it actually creates a problem. And that problem is pain, swelling. So to all the arthritis persons and the pain persons, this program is basically targeting you. Because one of the things inflammation formula does is actually it helps individual. One, it is liquid, so it's easy to use. You basically put 1 tablespoon in 8 ounces of water first thing in the morning, and you do the same thing in the night. And ideally, it should be an empty stomach. What is an empty stomach? Empty stomach would be considered anytime 30 minutes before a meal, 2 hours to maybe 3 hours after a meal, depending on what the meal is. Now, the advantage with that is that what it actually does is reduce inflammation in the body, which is very important for persons who suffer from specific type of ailments that are primarily as a result of high levels of inflammation. Asthma, for example. So inflammation formula will help someone who has asthma. It will help someone who has arthritis, any form of arthritis. Let me say a pleasant good morning to our listeners. Keep in mind, we are live on our social media platform. We are live on Facebook. On Facebook, we are Batson and Associates Limited. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. Let me say a pleasant good morning to a very good friend of mine and mentor. Mr. Sean Alford has joined us. Sean Alford out there in Los Angeles. A pleasant good morning to you. And of course, let me say a pleasant good morning to Ms. De La Hennessy, always joining us. And keep in mind that you can ask questions. Let me just ask Karen to remind you of the number that you can call to or WhatsApp rather to ask those questions.
Yeah, so you can text the studio on 299-4103.
Good. So, with that being said, as it relates to inflammation and pain, Mr. Alpha says, thank you, always loving your lives. Thanks so very much. Yeah, so this pain situation that you have, so as I said, so persons who have asthma, if you have fibromyalgia, if you have arthritis, whether it be rheumatoid arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, osteoarthritis, all of those conditions are what are referred to as autoimmune conditions. And those conditions come about as a result of high levels of inflammatory response. So if you want help, and you've been trying all sorts of things, definitely this is something you should give a chance. Keep in mind, though, my recommendations as regards to water. I continue to, up to yesterday, I had clinic day in Chaguanas, and one of the things I was in reviewing a client who came to us before, and she has gotten some very good results. Less pain, the swelling has gone down. It has only been a month and a half, so 6 weeks since she had been working with us. But again, I was highlighting the importance of the water. And she said just by using the Alkagen water alone, she was actually able to see significant improvement, especially as it relates to the swelling. So, listeners of 103.1, the type of water you drink does make a difference. So it doesn't only have to do with the amount of water. And at Batson Associates, we carry a premium alkaline water known as Alkagen, which is available at all our offices. And that actually helps significantly in reducing inflammation in the body. Why? When you're looking at acidity, alkalinity in terms of the pH scale, which is percentage hydrogen, anything under 7 is acidic, any 7 is neutral, and anything over 7 is alkaline. The pH of the water that we have is a pH of 9, anywhere between 8.5, 9.5. So we range anywhere between 8.5 to 9.5. The advantage of that, having that water daily, means that it begins to remove or reduce acidic levels in the body. So it's going to help someone who has problems with the stomach, acid reflux. Acid reflux continues to be a burdening problem for a number of individuals. There are a lot of burning, a lot of chest issues. You can't sleep properly, and pain as well. When you have pain, one of the 2 things you're going to suffer from eventually is insomnia and hypertension. Think about it. If you have pain, you always have pain, you are going to eventually end up with hypertension and insomnia. You would not be able to sleep. So feel free to give us a call or visit. Keep in mind our telephone numbers and locations. We are located on the 1st floor of Money Talks Building. That is Money Talks Building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey-Mouch Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. That telephone number is 223-7515. Again, that's 223-7515. Keep in mind that Debe is now open throughout the week, so it's Monday to Saturday, and you have availability of a consultant who would be there to actually do your blood work, your live blood, your dry blood, the magnetic resonance analysis. That package that we have, that we continue the special with, where you would actually get your executive consultation, your live blood, your dry blood. Food detox is going to be resuming in the Debe, God's willing, by the end of this month. And that also comes with your package as well. So keep that in mind. That number for Debe again is 223-7515. Again, 223-7515. Over to you, Karen. Yes, you have a question?
Yep, so we have a couple of questions for you. Someone is asking about the cost of the inflammation formula. Another texter is asking, can we use the inflammation formula if we're already on Santulan? And how do we use inflammation formula? Do we use it with food or without a meal?
Okay, well, as I said before, inflammation formula is a liquid product. It ideally I recommend on an empty stomach, and an empty stomach, i.e. means 30 minutes before a meal, 2 to 3 hours after a meal. It would be 3 hours if your meal was a significant heavy meal that contained a lot of protein, i.e. meat. So if you had meat, peas, those regular things, then you're looking at 3 hours. If you may have just had a salad, a fruit salad, or maybe a salad in general, those things go through the digestive system quickly, so maybe anywhere between 2 hours. As regards to cost, what I can say, I do call cost on the radio, but you could kindly call the office and they would give you the cost. As regards to, there was one other question. It was Santulan. If you can use it while you're using Santulan, yes, you can. Keep in mind, Santulan is a 7-channel detox liquid, so we normally recommend that you drink anything between 8 to 16 ounces on an empty stomach, like about 5 p.m. And the inflammation formula will be 1 tablespoon in 8 ounces of water, preferably alkaline water. And that's in the morning when you get up, and maybe about lasting or 30 minutes before you go to bed. Question?
So, Dr. Batson, I tend to drink the most amount of water after 4 p.m. And I heard it's better to sip water than to just gulp water. What's your take on that? And by the way, I think you're the most handsome doctor in TNT.
Okay,
I should have started with that.
You should have started with that. Thank you very much. As regards to sipping water, yes, you should sip. Gulping anything is not healthy. What I tell persons with water, you need to train yourself. So what you should start to do, if you're not accustomed drinking, we know the rule for drinking water is your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. Does alkaline water make it easier to drink water? Yes. Alkaline water would do that, because you realize when you're drinking alkaline water, the water is a lighter water. The water also contains minerals. Now, demineralized water is not water that you should be using, because demineralized water has no minerals in it. So all in all, it's a matter of, yes, sipping water. Ideally, you should sit and drink water. And God's willing, once you're able to afford the alkaline water, get a few bottles. We sell it in the 5-liter bottles for now, and you would be able to get some benefit from that particular situation there. Okay, and as I said, whether it's acid reflux, diabetes is actually an autoimmune condition. Diabetes is as a result of very high levels of inflammation in the body. So is arthritis, so is asthma. All these asthma patients, those of you who have children who may have things like sinusitis, asthma, there's a product we carry at Batson & Associates known as the Silver with the mineral formula. And if you understand what that does, that significantly improves your immune system. We have a lot of bad flus going around. Carnival just went. We have a terrible one going around. So it's very important and vitally important that you try your best to boost the immune system. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Ms. Marge Hills. She says, good morning, my dear Dr. Batson. Loving the professionalism of your delivery department. And she put 2 Canadian flags. She also says, Dr. B, I just canceled my knee replacement surgery and I'm going to start on inflammation formula and optimizer. So that's just to tell you. So those of you who may have issues, keep in mind we have that collagen product, that collagen with hyaluronic acid. We also have some things in the pipeline coming up as it relates to weight loss. That collagen with hyaluronic acid, keep in mind you have to pre-order that product, but it's very advantageous for a number of things. Hair, skin, but you see people who have bad arthritis, listen to me. you're going to get some very, very good results because it actually helps to rebuild the cartilage. It helps to improve things like synovial fluid. It actually helps to improve movement, mobility. Those of you who may have very stiff legs, when you get up in the morning, your feet swell. That is something that you can look into. So feel free to give us a call or visit. Keep in mind, the number for head office is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. So you can always call that number and get access to the other offices. We are located in Debe, St. James, as well as Tobago. Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. Yes, Karen, over to you.
Right. So someone is asking if you have the eye optics formula in Chaguanas as well as the nerve restore.
Yes, we do. And just a gentle reminder, as is mentioned here, with the collagen and the hyaluronic acid, it also helps with inflammation as well as cardiovascular support as well. Thank you so very much, Mr. Alford. So with that, what you find is that it actually helps the body significantly. If you do research, and the advantage with the collagen that we use, it is a liquid collagen and it is also hydrolyzed. What does that mean? It means the body's ability to absorb it or assimilate it is significantly higher. So you don't have wastage in the product that you're using. Your body is actually absorbing the product and you're getting the results from it. So feel free to give us a call. Keep in mind that product is pre-ordered. So you basically pay half, and in about 2 weeks, you have your product. You call you and you pay the remaining and you get the product. Okay? One of the questions as well, let me say a pleasant good morning to Ms. Pauline McKenna. One of our favorite clients in our live, Ms. Kathleen Ishmael. Always a pleasure to have you. Keep in mind, those of you who want to know more about us, get more information, you can follow us. You can also share our lives as well. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. Very quickly, again, those telephone numbers for the Chaguanas office. That number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. Yours truly, Dr. Batson, would be starting back, for want of a better expression, my Debe days, and that is going to be beginning from the month of April. I had planned to do it in the month of March, but I have so many things to do. So as regards to my days in Debe, which would be a Saturday, a Monday, and a Friday. Yes, Karen, we have a question?
Yes, so this person had hip replacement surgery in November and is asking if they can still use the inflammation formula.
Of course you can, definitely, because once you do replacement surgery, keep in mind you have to take care of the musculoskeletal system in its entirety, i.e. bones, joints, muscles, tendons, ligaments. You don't want to end up in more problems with that. So definitely you can use the inflammation formula. I would also look at using the optimizer as well. Simply because optimizer is going to help your body heal faster than normal, which is what you want having done a surgery, because you want the body to heal as quickly and effectively as well as possible. Okay, let me just say quickly again for our online individuals. So those of you who may be abroad, whether you're in the Caribbean, whether you are international, overseas, keep in mind that you can get consultations, and that number you can get us on. You can get us on 1-868-373-2388. Again, that's 868-373-2388. Yes, we have a question.
Another question for you. Can you help with insomnia?
Definitely, man. That's like walking in. That's a walk in the park, man. But Batson Associates can help with anything, anything. Once we have somebody who is willing and following an instruction and understand what you have to do diet-wise, because a lot of persons, when they come to us, we have to change your diet. We have to include hydration. We have to let you drink more water. We have to get more antioxidants in the body. We may have to give you specialized supplementation, whether it be things like free radicals, scavengers, whether it's high antioxidants, whether it's things like resveratrol, specific things to deal with your issues. So again, very quickly, because I know our time is close, that number for the Chaguanas office is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Miss Jessica Clark. She says, good morning, Doc, and everyone. I'm home today. Honey Bay, how are you? Where are you? That is the brat squad that I have there. So again, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Keep in mind, you can follow us on our Facebook and our different social medias. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. And on YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. Karen, it's always a pleasure to be in your company. I do apologize for my 4 minutes late. I was in some traffic. And of course, to the listeners of 103.1, God bless and do enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Take care and bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Supporting Health and Naturally, Dr. Jason Batson. This segment came your way courtesy Batson and Associates. That was a paid program. The views expressed within were not those of 103.
A few questions.
Just now, wait. So, what it is we're going to do, my good friends, because of my time, and I see you have some questions here. We'll be able to get these questions later on, right?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get back some of these questions because of the timing, because I have a next program at 1:15, which is on Freedom 106.5 FM. And we also have DJ Mamu Radio TT.com, which is from 2:15 to 3:15. Okay, so because of my time, I have something very, very important to do. So I cannot spend as much time as I would like to spend with my this particular group. But thank you so very much for always supporting. Let me say a pleasant good morning to let me just say a pleasant good morning. Brindle King. You asked if we have any treatment for inflamed bowels. Yes, we do. There was also a question on stroke. So all those questions I'm going to target after I finish, or maybe before, if I could try and see if I could do the do it either on the 106 program, or somebody's saying they're not here. Why are you not here? So I don't know if I would do it on the 106 program or if I would do it on the DJ Mamu Radio TT.com program. Okay? But I will answer the questions that will not answer. All right? So thanks again for your time. Do have a safe and a blessed Thursday. Keep in mind we are on from 1:15. I believe we go either 1:15 to 1:45 or maybe 2 p.m. I'm not too sure. But we're going to verify that for you as the time comes closer, as well as our additional program on DJ Mamu Radio TT.com, which is going to be from 2:15 to 3:15. Check out that collagen and hyaluronic acid product that we have. Check out our inflammation formula. Check out our Santulan, our Alkagen water. Those of you with problems sleeping, stress, check out our Nerve Restore. Very, very good product. Again, as we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless, and we will see shortly again. Take care. Bye-bye.